Look, Wine, I can't pay you in advance. If you want money, then work later. I will pay according to our hotel rules. If not, you can leave. Don't waste my time, she said seriously while doing something on the system. Man, please don't say that. If not, then who would help me in this situation? Please try to understand me. You are pleasing your manager of the hotel in which you have been working for 2 years. Man, I'm tired of your reasons. Just leave, else I have to call security. Understand? She warned you strictly as she felt you annoyed. I'm sorry, you apologized while lowering your head and quickly walked out from there, holding your sling bag. You're a 21-year-old student, but because of your family situation, you had to work in a hotel as a waitress. You lost your mother during childhood. Since then, your father was taking care of you. But suddenly he passed away, so you have to pay his debt urgently. That's why you came to the hotel in which you are working from 6 months. But they gave an appreciation badge to you but failed to help you in your tough times. Yeah, soon did you find any girl? That man asked while sipping his soft drink. No, Mr. John, your son is too tough to handle. When I say about him, no one was even daring to ask for salary. The manager of that guy replied politely, I don't know why Jungkook is like this since when he came from abroad, started feeling angry and acting like depressed sometimes. He told his manager with so much pain. Please be strong, Mr. John. We will find a solution to it. Don't worry. There will be a girl who will work for him for sure, he said, having his surgery. I hope we will find. I don't understand why no one is ready to take him as a challenge. Even after I said I'm ready to give how much money they want. He was grabbing his hair as he was going mad about it. Will you pay how much money, I asked? You quickly interfered in their conversation as you heard him talking about money. Who are you? He asked, looking at you suspiciously. Sir, I'm Ryan. I have worked as a waitress in this hotel for 6 months, but I heard you guys talking about something. Thought of you might need my help. You explained and smiled hesitantly. Oh, what's a qualification and why do you need this job? He asked, looking at you with questionable expression. Sir, I'm a student, and about money, it's a long story, but in simple, I want to repay my father's debt, so I want this job in any case. I'm ready to work even as a maid. You were urging him by joining your hands. Girl, do you even know what kind of position you are asking about? And you're a student too, he asked, as he was concerned about you. I don't care about it. I'm ready to do hard work. What should I do? Please tell me. You asked him, plastering confidence on your face. Okay, you have to work as a maid to my son. He has anger issues. He might shout at you, can be angry sometimes, but you should make sure he eats well and should take care of his things like laundry, cleaning and all. Isn't it a simple job? For this you didn't find a girl? You scoffed while Mr. John was chuckled. There is one surprise for you, but I will say it only after you sign an agreement. It's a 6 months contract. You were suspicious in the beginning, but you didn't think anything as you need money so badly. Okay, I will sign on the contract, but you should pay me in advance, right now. If you pay, I will sign right now. I quickly put a cash briefcase in your hands where your jaw dropped. This much cash, I have never seen it in my life. You were lost in your thoughts until Mr. John snapped his fingers at your face. So you quickly came to the reality. Will you sign the contract or should I take the cash back? No need. I will sign. You didn't even think a second and signed on papers where Son was gulping with fear. Okay, this is my number. Call me whenever you want me to join in my job. You smirked and walked from there. Sir, how do you know she is the right girl? I don't think she will handle him. Did you see how she wore her chapel? He said as he wore them wrongly. Not only chapels, her dress too, didn't you notice? She is looking like a clumsy girl. Then how is this girl will take care of him when she doesn't know how to manage her? I liked her confident zone. That's why I thought she is right candidate for him. But let's see. She signed the contract, not even reading it. Now she is in our hands. He smirked evilly. Next day you came to the mansion as they sent you the address. You packed your luggage for 6 months and reached mansion. Oh my god, this huge mansion. I never saw this kind of house. You stood in front of the mansion gate silently as you were admiring the beauty of it. Hello, who are you? That security guard of the mansion asked, snapping his fingers at your face. Yes, Mr. John, call me here. This is my ID. You showed your ID copy to the guard. Okay, come inside. I will show you your place. You nodded and followed the guard while observing the man who wore a black suit and had guns in their hands. Shane, she is new here, explained her everything. He told the head maid and left from there, leaving you with them. Hello, are you a new maid, but for whom you are here? She asked as you were observing the mansion innocently. Well, I'm here for Mr. Johnson. I'm here to take care of him, you said excitedly, but your expression changed as soon as you saw their jaws dropping. Jungkook sir's maid? She was shocked while you were confused. Yeah, what happened? Why are you shocked? Is he that dangerous? You asked, turning your head a little before squinting your left eye. You will get to know it, she replied. Oh, but can you tell me why those guys wear same uniform and have guns in their hands? Don't you know you are in a Mafia kingdom? Mafia kingdom, this time your jaw dropped as you didn't know this big news. You can be shocked later. Go upstairs and take right. There is his bedroom. It's his breakfast time, she said, handing you a breakfast tray. Okay, you nodded slowly as if someone hypnotized you and turned your left side to take staircase. Why did you come here? You should have known this is a Mafia mansion. You stupid. I don't know how many challenges I should face. He slowly came upstairs and went to his room. You waited outside of his bedroom and knocked on the door, but you didn't get any response from him, so you opened the door slowly as you saw it was not locked. You slowly walked inside of the room. It's huge for one person, I guess. You sighed after seeing the huge master bedroom. Where is this Mafia prince? Put the tray on the nightstand and was observing the room as if forget he came for the Jungkook who was not in the room at that moment. You were slowly walking backside while observing a paint on the wall until you hit a strong rock-like substance. You turned back and was surprised to see Jungkook, who was shirtless, just a towel wrapped around his waist. You stuttered as you quickly realized you hit a man. You were about to move front, but you slipped on the bathroom doormat. You were about to fall on the floor, but he held your waist immediately and stopped you getting injured. You were in his arms where he bent forward slightly as he met your eyes. You were looking in his eyes, forgetting about the world. What a handsome guy, you thought, while looking at him where he was bold and expressionless. You? What are you doing here? He asked, as if he knew you already. Do you know me? He asked to clear your doubt. No, that's what I'm asking. Who are you? Why did you enter my room without my permission? He asked seriously while you started gulping with fear. I'm your new maid. I'm here to take care of you. By the way, thanks for saving me, else I would have. Before you finish your sentence, he dropped you on the floor. Ouch! You fall down on the floor where your elbows got little injured. Maid, who the are you to be my maid? Who appointed you? He was asking you seriously while you started to be afraid of his anger already. Your father, you replied innocently while getting up from the floor. Who? He turned at you seriously while you gulped with fear. I mean, Mr. John, you whispered, which was barely audible. I don't want anyone to be my maid, especially women. I hate you all. Just leave my room and don't ever dare to enter my room. You looked at him, widening your eyes, as you didn't expect he would have severe anger issues. I'm sorry, Mr. Jungkook, but I can't leave. I signed the contract and I cannot leave my work in the middle. You replied in a low tone, where he walked to you immediately. What did you say? You can't leave even after hearing me? You can't leave? He held your wrist and squeezed it, looking at you angrily. Leave my hand, it's hurting. You tried to free your hand from him, but he was not ready to leave until he sees tears in your eyes. Just get lost, he said seriously, looking into your eyes. I leave, but only after you eat breakfast. I hope you must be hungry after shouting like hell, he said innocently while his anger was not dropping at least 1%. Am I shouting like hell? How dare you say that? And who are you to tell me to eat breakfast? I hate it, he said, throwing the tray on the floor where it was broken and glass pieces scattered on the floor. You quickly wrapped hands around your mouth as if flinched with his sudden action. Your eyes widened with the shock. Now get out, he shouted loudly, but you were still standing there in the shock. You won't hear me, right? He grabbed your hand and threw you out of his bedroom and locked his door from inside. You stood there confused and started remembering something from your childhood. Your breath was abnormal until you heard the voice of a middle-aged lady. So you are his new maid? He quickly got back to reality and turned at the voice and was looking at her surprisingly. You are looking at her from tip to toe as she was looking like a queen with her attire. I'm Jungkook's mother. You quickly bowed to her as part of respecting elders. I'm sorry, I didn't know about you. It's okay. I think you must have had your first experience with him. How did you feel? I don't know how to say. It's terrible, ma'am. I didn't know he hates women this much. I wonder. When you know he hates women, then why didn't you appoint any man maid? You asked while she looked at her from tip to toe. You're smart, but we want a female maid because at least he can spare females, unlike men. If he gets angry, he might shoot the man's maid. So, we don't want it to happen. Your breath is stuck at your throat by hearing her. Oh my god, I think I'm at the wrong place. I should not be here, I guess. It's too late. You must have read the terms and conditions on agreement. All the best, sweetie. Terms and conditions. I didn't read those and signed on papers. You quickly opened your phone as you took pictures of it and gone through it. What the hell with these conditions? Your face started sweating. What happened? Are you shocked? He turned at the voice. Mr. John, thank God you're here. What are these terms and conditions? Why didn't you say about those? Why didn't you check those before doing signature? Because I was helpless and signed without reading, but you should at least inform me, right? Why would I when I found a confident lady? I should prioritize my benefits, right? You were shocked. Look, man, you will leave this mansion only after you change his impression about women. If not, you have to pay double the amount you took from me. I know you would do it. I have that confidence in you. Now go and clean his room. He smirked and walked away. Oh my mummy, in what situation I stuck up? I think I need to change this angry bird instead of locking in depth. He sighed and went to the kitchen to get towels and covers to clean his room. You came to the kitchen and was surprised with other maids' looks. How was your first day experience? I think it's something I unexpected, he said looking down while taking mopper and all. You should call yourself lucky. Previous maids left the mansion on day one. Seems like he treated you well than them. By God's grace, you said and left upstairs. She has that charm. This time I'm sure she will change him. He knocked on his door, where he closed his eyes frustratingly. Didn't you leave? You didn't answer him and was knocking on the door continuously until he feels frustrated and opened the door. What do you want now? I'm here to clean the mess I created. Just let me do my work, Mr. Jungkook. Else your room will smell bad, you said looking in his eyes while hiding your fear, and he slowly backed off, not saying anything. Thanks for your permission. You smiled slightly, which was not right because of fear on him. You were picking up the glass pieces while he was standing near the door just staring at you, but you didn't look at him directly, as you know you would fear if you look into his eyes. You put all the glass pieces in a dustbin before starting the mop. You were mopping it until you felt his eyes on you. You adjusted your dress and you put your hand near your chest to not show your, as the dress was a little bit loose. I'm done. You can close the door now, he said and turned around to leave, and he grabbed your another wrist, which he didn't hurt. At once you felt some kind of emotion which you could not explain. You slowly turned around and looked at him surprisingly. Come with me. You opened your mouth slightly as you were shocked with his gesture. Sit here. He made you sit on the bed before getting the first aid kit from his drawer. Show me your right hand. You were doing everything silently, just like a programmed robot who would do whatever his admin instructs. He was applying the ointment to your wrist, on which he left bruises, while you looked at him surprisingly. It's not a warning, it's my suggestion to you. Better leave this place. It's for your own good. Why? Mr. Jungkook, even though you kill me, I can't go from here. I will stand on my words and I will leave only after finishing the contract. Thanks for your sweet gesture. You quickly got up from the bed and left his room. Let's see. He smirked evilly. From that day, for 2 days, he hasn't come out of his room. He just stayed in his room, hoping you would leave the mansion, as you didn't try to come to his room. One night the kitchen was closed and lights were turned off. It was silent until Jungkook arrived. He slightly opened the fridge until... What are you doing here? You still haven't left? He asked as he came to the kitchen and turned on the lights. I told you right, I would not leave until my contract ends. Not bad. You ate all the fruits that I kept near your room. He looked at you angrily as he was shocked with your words. So you put them near my room? His eyebrows narrowed with anger. Yes. You thought your mother put them? Nah, I was testing you. That's why today I didn't put anything to make you come out of your room. How is my plan? You said, flipping your hair proudly. He sounded rude, but you didn't mind as you know his anger, and now you understand. You poked his ego. Okay, it's my mistake to fool you. Now come, I will serve you. I made all your favorite dishes. No need, just go to hell. He said and left to his room immediately, where you felt angry on him for his behavior. Such a heavyweight guy. I will come again. I know he cannot stay hungry for a long time. You waited for him in the kitchen, hoping he would return, but it's been 3 hours since he left and didn't get back. Time is 2 o'clock, still he is upset. You took the food tray and went to his room to make him eat, however. Mr. Jungkook, you slowly entered the room as you didn't get any response from him. You turned off the light and were shocked to see him shivering badly on the bed. June, he was uttering that name while shivering on the bed. His body was sweating a lot, even though AC was turned on. Mr. Jungkook, what happened? You started panicking by seeing him in the situation. You were confused at that moment as he was not even responding, even after shaking his face and body. Without further thought, you hugged him tightly and didn't leave him until shivers left. Mr. Jungkook, upon hearing your voice, he slowly opened his eyes and saw you looking at him concerned. While you helped him to sit right by leaning his back on the bed headboard before offering him water. What are you doing here? I just came to give you food and saw you shivering. Oh, thanks for that. Actually, can I ask you something? You said hesitantly where his right eyebrow raised. What's that? He replied while putting the glass on the table. I heard you saying June. May I know about him? I'm thinking there's a relationship between June and your hatred towards women. He looked at you for a while before speaking. You are smart. Yes, there is a relationship between us. He is my best friend June. You nodded slightly as you sat beside him on the bed. We have been best friends since middle school. We went to the same school till our high school. Later, my father sent me abroad about this Mafia stuff and all, so we had to separate. But still, we were in touch with him until... Hey June, what's up? Calling me after 2 months? I think you have forgotten about me after going into a relationship, huh? They were talking on the video call. It's nothing like that, man. I was busy with the new company construction and all. By the way, Kathy is here with me. Say hi to her. He introduced them to each other. Hi Jungkook, I didn't know you would be handsome then June. If I had seen you earlier than I have proposed to you. He might be handsome, but he's a diamond, Kathy. Jungkook, don't take it in another way. She is just kidding. She is an extrovert kind of. She speaks whatever comes to mind. Jungkook simply nodded at his innocence. Who would flirt with boyfriend's friend? The time June didn't know she was a red flag. She was moving closer with her male friends right behind June, who was talking on the call with Jungkook. Okay June, enjoy. I will call you later. I have some work. He simply cut the call as he could not see his best friend cheating on him directly. And the next day he committed as he got to know she was cheating on him all these days with multiple months. She was a gold digger and worker. For a moment there was silence as he felt bad. So sad. How could she do that? You shook your head in disbelief. That's why I hate women. I hate the concept of love, he said and slowly pulled you closer to his face. His behavior was against his actions. But I feel like kissing you. I quickly pulled you into a kiss while you were trying to back off. Finally you succeeded and broke the kiss before slapping on his cheek. I'm not a cheap girl like Kathy. Mind your actions, Mr. Jungkook. He quickly ran from his bedroom while his anger slowly turned into a smirk. What's your comment on this? Why did Jungkook kiss Ryan? Any guesses? Thank you for watching.